Hello and welcome to module 3 of HTML. In this session, we'll learn the dir attribute, that is direction attribute, the lang attribute, which is the language attribute, and XML language attribute. So let's start. First is the dir attribute. Now this dir attribute defines the direction or indicate the text direction of a specific element or a content. Okay. Now there are two ways of defining the direction to the web pages. That is, first is LRT and next is RLT. LRT represents left to right, which is default value by default when we go or create a particular page, and if you don't specify any dir attribute, it will by default take the value as LRT, that is left to right. And if you want to change the direction of a text to go from the right or to start from the right to left, so we have to specify the dir attributes and give the value as RTL. So let's go to a Sublime editor and let's check how this works. Now I have taken a new file. Let's go and save this file. Direction. Simple structure of HTML. Now in HTML tag, we will give this dir attribute. Okay. dir equal to, in double quotes, we'll first write the simple one, that is LTR, which is by default. We'll write a paragraph. Hello, welcome back, or welcome to Rishikesh. And we'll just save this file first and open in browser. So as you can see, it is starting from left hand side to, and it is moving to right hand side. Now what if I want to do, I want my text to start from right hand side. Okay, so we'll just change here RTL, that is right to left. Once again, we'll save this file and open in browser. See, as you can see, when I had used LTR, it was showing from left to right, and now it is showing from right to left. Now basically RTL is mostly used while we write the Arabic language, which starts from right to left. So it is used into Arabic language. Now next is language attribute. Now language attributes allows you to indicate which language is used into your document or into your web page. This information helps the search engine to return language specific result, and it is also used by the screen reader to switch the particular language. For example, now if any outsider comes to your code and see this code, will he understand in which language your code has been written? No. We have to specify on the top of the code that this is into this language, or this web page into French language, or this website into this language, English language. So we'll just take new file. We'll save this file, lang attribute.html. Write a simple code for it. Now this lang attribute will also go into HTML attribute. Why? Because you are specifying language for whole document, not for a particular element. So in this we'll write lang, which is attribute name, and inside which I'll write English. Okay. In paragraph tag I will write hello world. Now this won't show you any difference because it is just specifying the language which is used into your document. Okay. For example, I'm using French. So what we'll write here is FR. So likewise, for any language which you are using into your whole document, you can write. Okay. So it won't show any difference into your particular code. Now, next is our XML language attribute. So let's learn. So next is XML language attribute. It is a generic attribute which we use and which is replaced with XML attribute. This XML language attribute is primary language used in contains an attribute containing text and containing a particular element as well. So let's see what is it. So a particular, now as we have seen that language attribute, before this we have seen a language attribute which is used to indicate the whole document, which to give information about the whole document that which language it is written. Okay. Now this XML language attribute helps to a particular element also to define what kind of attribute it is used. For example, now in align, the align is a name of an attribute which has option as right, left, and center. With the name indicates what type of option it is. Which functions like horizontal align tags. Okay. Then V line options as top, middle, and bottom, which is used for vertical align tags within an XML element. Now BG color. Now BG color is options are numeric, hexadecimal, RGB values. Okay, which is placed under background behind an element. Next is background to give URL. That is option is URL. Place into a background image behind an element. Next is ID, which is user defined. Name and ID for use with the cascading style sheet element. Class, same, user defined, and classify an element for the use of cascading style. As I have told you that ID and class is used basically to identify or to uniquely identify then giving the style. Then comes the width, which is a numerical value and which specifies width of a table, images, or a particular cell. Next comes the height, which is also a numerical value which specify height table of an image or a table cell. Okay. Then next is title, which is again user defined and which is used as a pop-up or a tooltip in your web pages. So this is basically XML lang attribute. Thank you.